I think they are not supposed to accept or ask for any cash. Then they are on the top of this, whatever cash they are asking or whatever the money they are asking, they are using abusive language. They are using all the kind of F words and scaring and threatening and causing the people, right? I called the Peel police. They said we cannot help. It is not it's a criminal case. It is a civil case. I have no other choice to give that money because I can't afford my vehicle to go. I can't afford my kids to stand outside in the cold. And what they said is since 2024, this particular area, especially the towing, is not under their jurisdiction. And now this is under a separate authority which takes over the entire Ontario. It's my mistake, but I have not done anything illegal. And even if I have done a mistake, I'm willing to pay for it. I have every right to ask for the receipt. I have every right to be treated with respect. I have every right to know what is going to happen next. So first of all, they have charged more. Second of all, they have not issued the official receipt. Third of all, they are, when I'm requesting for the receipt constantly from there, they are not responding. And the fourth concern is that they are not treating you like a human being. I have to go again at that site and check again what are the charges and or what are the charges prescribed by the Ministry of Transportation, what are the charges which are specific to that particular towing company, and whether at the point where that is being towed, whether the charges are clearly displayed or not. So there's so much laws around it. Now, how much that is being followed practically, that's a big question.
Are there any towing scams happening in our cities? We had seen many reports by the Peel Police and other MTOs that there are so many towing scams are happening. And in Alberta also recently, Alberta government, they tightens the rules for the towing industry. When Ontario will act on it? So Ontario ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਦੋਂ ਆ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਪਾਸ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਟੋਇੰਗ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਕੈਮਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਸਕਣ? We have someone who said he's a victim, but we don't know whether he's a victim or not, but we will ask him what happened with his scenario because he parked his vehicle in the wrong parking and what happened after that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nitinji. So nice of you to invite me here. Sabhi Shrotaon nu Sat Shri Akal. Namaskar, Adab, Eid Mubarak, today's Eid. And
what happened in your scenario? You went to the Gurdwara Sahib and then you parked in a no parking zone. Is that right? That was your mistake.
Yeah. So Nitinji, you're right. That was my mistake. So I've been visiting that Gurdwara last many years. And this is a parking lot which is right adjacent to Gurdwara Sahib. And especially on Saturdays and Sundays, there's no problem. You go park there and you go visit there. There was no signage. And incidentally, because there's no signage, everybody parked there and there's no traffic coming in there, right? But this time, I incidentally missed it that there was a signage there also. I went to Gurdwara, Matha Tek ke, Langar Chakke, then I came outside and I see that somebody is doing something with my car. So I went there.
Your car.
Yeah. So there was
a signage that this is a no parking zone. That signage
Correct.
was there.
Correct.
Okay.
So I noticed it later and I admit my mistake. That is my mistake that I should have noticed it when I'm entering into the area. And if there's a sign, I should not be parking it. I'm not claiming that I've not done a mistake here. But after that, what happened is they were trying about to hook my car. They were on the ground. I said, I'm the owner of the car. Let me go. I have committed my mistake. I acknowledge it. And they said, okay, you have to pay the money. You have to pay $500 cash.
$500
Cash, yeah. You have to pay.
Which towing company was that?
So I'll give you all the information. The name of the company is Tow and Go Towing Company in Brampton. Their license number is T0-218-539-009. They have an office or yard, I'm not sure exactly, at 72 Orenda Road in Brampton, L6W1W1. And they are operating under a Ontario incorporation by a numbered company 10007828828.
Okay. So they hooked your vehicle and then they asked you $500 cash.
They were about to hit, they were on the ground, they were just starting on it, and I reached there. I said, and I was with my kids. We were standing outside in the cold. I was begging them that, leave my car, I'm with my kids, let me go. They said $500 cash. I said, मेरे को $500 नहीं है. Like, I don't have $500 kind of money in cash. Nobody carries cash nowadays. Everybody use the e-transfer or other methods. So there's a fine. You have to pay $995 as cash. I didn't have even that kind of money in my account. So I called up my family member, my friend, that they can transfer it immediately. And I have no other choice to give that money because I can't afford my vehicle to go. I can't afford my kids to stand outside in the cold. And
How much you paid?
I paid $9.95.
$995
$5, yes,
for no parking.
for no parking. Now, the scenario is there were other guys also. There was a security guy, there was another guy, or possibly he was a property manager property. So so I'm getting ripped off, that's one. Where did I get ripped off? That I requested a receipt. Okay, you're charging me the money. As per rules from Ministry of Transportation in Ontario, they are supposed to give you an itemized receipt, like what purpose they are charging, and they are have to charge the HST and give the receipt on that day on the spot before leaving. They just can't take the money. First of all, I'm not sure 100%, but I think they are not supposed to accept or ask for any cash. Then they are on the top of this, whatever cash they are asking or whatever the money they are asking, they are using abusive language. They are using all the kind of F words and scaring and threatening and causing the people, right? I called the Peel police. They said we cannot help. It is not a criminal case. It is a civil case. I called the Ministry of Transportation also. They said you have to go online and file a complaint.
So MTO office you reached.
Yeah, I reached out over the phone. They said we cannot do anything. Just file the complaint online. And there's a consumer portal also where you can go and submit. And luckily, I find out that the consumer portal and Ministry of Transportation is the same thing. They are using the same interface. The reports, end of the day, the complaint goes to the same forum. It's being almost a week now. Haven't heard back from them.
Okay,
I
you
don't.
reported to the MTO, but no response yet.
Yes.
Did you report it to the city's 311?
I called them right away. And what they said is since 2024, this particular area, especially the towing, is not under their jurisdiction. And now this is under a separate authority which takes over the entire Ontario. So you have to reach out to them. 311 say we can't help.
So which authority is that?
This is called TESA.
TESA.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you reach out to them?
Yeah, so Ministry of Transportation, within that, it is TESA, which is basically taking care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the report number.
I got the MTO report number. I've done it twice so that there's more impact, but so far, no response. I don't know what is happening with that report. And I don't know what are the next steps from here that I do. Somebody is suggesting me go and file a case in the consumer court or a small claim court, and we go from there.
What are your concerns? Why you want to highlight this?
Highlighted, first of all, it is happening right beside a religious place, right? You're going for praying. Second thing is that this is something which is a scam in the sense that the property manager is there, he's monitoring there's a car. I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. Legally, he's allowed to do so. But giving a warning might be a good thing rather than calling the towing company right away and ask them to pick up. That's fine, even they are doing everything right. But using the abusing language.
But you parked in no parking zone.
So I understand. I committed a mistake. I'm already willing to pay fine for that. But I have all the rights as a human being not to be treated something like that. I've not done anything. It's my mistake, but I've not done anything illegal. And even if I've done a mistake, I'm willing to pay for it. I have every right to ask for the receipt. I have every right to be treated with respect. I have every right to know what is going to happen next.
So $995, did you got a receipt?
No, sir. Till date, I haven't got a receipt. I have sent them the text messages. I sent them many email messages. I don't know, sir. They're not even responding.
So how you paid them?
They give me the email address. Okay. They give me the business card.
So you gave a e-transfer?
I have done an e-transfer. That's the proof. Yeah, that's the proof.
But you are asking for a receipt.
Correct.
So they are refusing it.
They are not even responding.
Okay.
They know that they have done something wrong. That is not allowed. Look, at that point of time, even I was not aware of my rights. But when I'm going and doing all the research, I find that they have done something wrong. Ideally, if they are charging anybody, and that is for all the viewers to know, that if you are being charged by a towing company, on the spot, they should be issuing you a official itemized receipt telling you the break. They cannot charge you more than as per a Ministry of their guidelines or what they have declared as their charges. There is a upper limit to it. It's not that you can ask any money to anybody at any point of
Did
time.
you check MTO website how much they should charge for no parking and for towing your vehicle from no parking zone to the yard?
Sir, I called up other towing agencies. They're telling me generally if you have reached there and they are in the process of it, it's called drop, right? So dropping, generally the charges are between $200 to $450, not more than that. If it is $995, it's a proper towing and there are kilometers added in that, like around 10 or 20 kilometers, something like that. So first of all, they have charged more. Second of all, they have not issued the official receipt. Third of all, when I'm requesting for the receipt constantly from there, they are not responding. And the fourth concern is that they are not treating you like a human being. Okay, you have done a mistake, but you have dignity, you have right to be treated with all respect. You are not supposed to use an abusive language as Canada.
Did you went to their office? You have an address for them?
I do have the address, but I haven't gone to their office after that.
Okay. So what you want to say about this towing? Did you heard that a lot of towing scams on the highways, whenever any accidents happen, they come, they just grab you from all the sides, they hook your vehicle, and these kind of things we had seen. And Alberta government, they recently announced the tightening of laws towards the towing industry.
And you're right, Nitinji. What I've heard is, now I'm doing a lot of research on this topic since I've come across this incident, that in April, sometime even Ontario government is looking forward to that laws. And I have appealed to Ministry of Transportation and the Transportation Minister of Ontario to look into this kind of incidents that are happening. And you're right, what happens is, if any incident happens, before the police reaches, towing company will come because they have their own GPS, their own system. Any incident happen, it is flashed to all of them. And who the nearest towing company is, you will find one incident, there are 10 companies, because this is how they make the money. That's fine. They are helping the community by clearing the passage and everything. But at the same time, there has to be a line which should be drawn. And they definitely have crossed the line in my case.
Okay. So for no parking zone, you paid $995 because they towed your vehicle from there.
No, they haven't towed. They were about to tow. Yeah, and they were even not hooked it properly. They were about to hook it.
Okay, still you paid $995.
I have no other choice. If somebody is using abusive language,
might be $100, $150, $50. That might be a parking fine. Even though they have not towed, still they charge you $995.
Correct. And even what I'm learning is, wherever there is signage that no parking, they should clearly disclose what are the charges in this case. I have to go again at that site and check again what are the charges and or what are the charges prescribed by the Ministry of Transportation, what are the charges which are specific to that particular towing company, and whether at the point where that is being towed, whether the charges are clearly displayed or not. So there's so much laws around it. Yeah. Now, how much that is being followed practically, that's a big question.
So what is the name of the towing company?
Okay, I'll go one more time. It's Tow and Go Towing in Brampton.
Tow and
Go Towing in Brampton.
So we will try to reach out to them to ask their version why they are not providing you receipt when they charge you $995. We will try to reach to them for their version if they are ready to say something on this. Because if they charge you, they should issue a receipt to you of $995. If you get a receipt, you will be satisfied.
I think that serves the purpose.
Yes.
And I'm not sure why at the first time they are denying it, and why they are not even responding to the emails or the messages. Okay. And I've heard so many horror stories about people getting I will say, like, the towing company is stopping you while you're driving in the road because they can track where you are with the license number plate and all that. So I don't want to get into that kind of trouble. And that's the reason I have not gone back to their office.
But they have a physical office address here.
They have physical office address in Brampton, but I don't know, because when I looked at Google, it is something else which is visible. And they might be operating just from the yard. Okay. Basically, they were using as a vehicle yard, okay, and they are using it. And even I asked, I called the Peel police. whether they have informed you whether this particular vehicle is towed or not. They said yes at 1:40 p.m. that they were about to they informed and they were starting the process, because as per the rule they are supposed to inform police. But when you're asking what is the address, they said okay, this is just the number that you have to call, and there's the same number that is on the business card. I'm sending multiple messages, I'm constantly emailing to them, no response.
So Peel Police, they said this is not our matter. Cities 311 said this is not
Our jurisdiction. Correct, yeah.
Then you reach out to MTO, which you filed an online complaint and you are waiting for the results because you already paid $995 and no receipt from them. And their towing company is not calling you back or replying your emails. So we will try to reach out to them to see what they have to say. Is that really a towing scam, or what is their version on that? We'll try to find out.
Perfect. And I would love to know. And if you want me to come again and once you have reached out to them and you have official version from them, I'd love to see that.
Thank you.
Thank you.